We're going to have a prayer. If you would, gentlemen, please remove cover. Be standing if you would like. Our Heavenly Father, we come to you today very grateful for this event, very grateful for all our friends and family that are here that have come from far and wide to be here for this sale, to be here as friends. Father, we ask that everything we do today is in accordance with thy will. We ask that safe travels for everyone that is here today, whether they leave this evening or tomorrow or the next few days. Father, we thank you for this beautiful weather that you've given us today. We thank you for the many blessings of this country that we live in. We ask that you bless us with a great rain as you see we're in need. But most of all, Father, we thank you for your precious Son who died on that cruel cross of Calvary. We ask all this in his name. Thank you very much. Amen.
Thanks a lot, Robert. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is getting close to sale time. As I mentioned earlier, one of the special opportunities we're going to have today is the drawing for the giveaway heifer. So with no further ado, Logan, are you ready to make the drawing? We'll do that. Okay, so if you're a young person and you signed up for the giveaway heifer, if you signed up for the raffle, they were asking if you would please come forward so that we can recognize each of you and award one of you with an outstanding heifer. So if you signed up for the raffle, please come to the front, and then we're going to pick the winner of the giveaway heifer. You can do it. You want to talk a little bit about it?
To start, we just want to thank all the AJBA and TJBA members and the youth of the Brahmin breed for coming. This is our way to give back. The AJBA and TJBA has played such a huge role in all of our families' lives here at JD Hudgins, and we truly could not think of a better way to give back and just kind of raffle. But we have ladies that we trust with our life here, so we're not lying. But I just want to thank you all for coming, and let's see who gets to win this free heifer. Oh gosh. Hold on. Libby, can you Facebook Live this? Okay. If not, all right. Our lucky winner is Jenna Fitzgerald. Are you here? Yay! Congratulations. Yay. Awesome. Congrats, everyone, and we're about to get this sale started. Thank you all.
Outstanding. Congratulations to that young lady. I think I know her and where she comes from, and of course she comes from a long-standing junior Brahmin family, and we do want to congratulate her, and that is an outstanding gesture. As you saw, a lot of young people participated in that, and we want to welcome each of them here and appreciate their participation. We'll get into the course of the sale. I want to remind you one more time, if you're planning to buy tonight, we ask that you go to the registration desk, get you the buyer's number. Of course, they also have catalogs back there as well. Of course, they have open bar, and I think they've wrapped up the taco line, but want you to be able to get everything, come in, sit in, and get Houston, Texas. And I'm honored to serve as your sale manager today for this historic event. I want to, of course, follow up and welcome you here, both the folks here in the house as well as a lot of people literally around the world for this historic activity. As you might, a lot of enthusiasm around this room tonight, and we appreciate each of you being here. Before we get into the course of the sale, I want to give you a couple of reminders, lay the ground rules of the sale. Of course, the terms and conditions are in the catalog. We do ask that you review these, as these will be the terms that we will be operating under today. Settlement will be made at the registration desk, where you got your buyer's number. Online buyers, you'll be receiving an invoice with payment instructions from LiveAg.com. all payments will be made to J.D. Hudgins Incorporated. Let the registration desk or any of the J.D. Hudgins personnel know when you plan to pick up your cattle. I understand that many of you may be in transit from the International Brahman Show. Some of our international guests may need some export hauling or documentation. Let the folks know what your plans are. Of course, we're excited you buy these cattle, but the next step is to get these cattle into your possession, and they're going to do everything they can to try to facilitate that, but we do need you to let them know what your plans are. So that pretty well wraps up all the pre-sale comments. Before I do introduce our auctioneer for the night, there's a special group of people that I do want to recognize, and they're just coming off a very successful event. I know that I saw Edie Ibarra here. I don't know if Paul or our President David Miller made it, but I do know we have Vice President Catherine Newmeyer. If you're a member of the ABBA Board of Directors or a past president like Coleman Locke, if you would, please stand and receive a round of applause, folks. These are the people that work for you every day. They're doing the good things to make this organization strong. We appreciate your participation, you being here today, and look forward to seeing the results of the many positive things that y'all do for the organization. With no further ado, I'm going to turn the mic over for a few announcements and a few recognitions, and that's good introductions, and we'll be underway.
All right. If you would give Chris Shivers a big, big round of applause for all that he does for not only here at the J.D. Hudgins Ranch, but the Brahman breeder in general. As Chris said, my name is Troy Robinette. It's a pleasure to serve as your auctioneer today as we get into our legacy sale. Going up and down the road with ringmen and other auctioneers, the question we always talk about driving up and down the to and from auctions is, when is the J.D. Hudgins outfit going to have another sale? For years, we all questioned and wondered and wished that if it would be so lucky to be selected to be the auctioneer or the ringman that have the opportunity to work that sale when a live auction, when True Price Discovery returns to the ranch. And today is the day, and it is my pleasure to be selected and serve as your auctioneer. The two gentlemen that we have working around ringside for you are legends. Since the late 70s and early 80s, you've seen them at Brahman sales. When it's all said and done, when the Mount Rushmore of ringmen is announced, there's a pretty good argument that these two gentlemen's face could be on it. I would like to welcome Bob Frankie on my left. Give him a big round of applause. And Wade Pierce on my right. You turn your bids into these gentlemen, you can turn them into me. In case of a tie bid, the only thing that we can do is open between those two bidders and those two bidders only. We have Aaron and Tim Lockhart here with LiveAg. They're representing you internet buyers. Internet buyers, no matter where you are from around the world bidding on LiveAg, we are thankful that you are there. We would like to give you a friendly reminder. We have absolutely no way of knowing if you're interested in a lot unless you actually bid on a lot. So when you quit bidding on it, it's our assumption you're done participating. We're going.
Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 10 lots. We're not going to be here a real long time. If you would, bid on up and take advantage of these special opportunities. Coming from the Good O division is going to be lot number 1. This is JDH Lady Paloma Manso, 333 over 1. And in my opinion, she might be one of the best females that's ever offered from the Good O division. That's a big statement, especially when you figure that they've averaged $28,000 on 2 of her paternal half-sisters in the 2025 International Brahman Sale and the Brahmins at the Camellia Sale last summer. 333 over 1 is sired by the JDH Trick Manso 33. Of course, that's from Crossan, the international champion, JDH Clanton DeManso, with a daughter of the maternal performance sire, JDH Mr. Amos Manso. The dam to this outstanding female is a proven donor dam with 50 progeny, a daughter of the national and global icon, JDH Mr. Elmo Manso, and out of a donor that has produced 4 herd bulls to include JDH Mr. Dover Manso 400 over 0. This female is extremely progressive in her performance profile, charting positive for 12 of the 16 measured traits. Do note that they are going to reserve an aspiration on this female to be done at the buyer's convenience. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an extreme honor after 44 years to be able to introduce to you lot number 1, the leadoff lot from the Good O division of J.D. Hudgins, lot number 1.
All right, with that, the legacy sale is on. How many dollars on? Who'll give 100,000 for? 800. How many about 50? How many about? We're gonna let y'all bid. Let's go. $5,000. Anybody about 7,000? Hit 10,000. Anybody gonna give 15,000? Anybody about 20 mil? 20,000. 25 mil. 25, 7. 30 mil. 30,000. Anybody gonna give 35? Anybody about 35 mil? 35,000. Hit 35, 7. 7 again, 740. Hammer bam 40 mil, 40,000. Hit 40, anybody now 5. Anybody now 50. Hammer bam 50 mil, 50,000. Hit 50. Are you hammer bam 50? Anybody to give 50,000? Anybody bam 50. Hit 50. Anybody to give 50, 50. Hammer bam now 5, 55, 55, 55. Anybody to give 5, 55,000. Anybody bam 5, 55. Anybody to give 5, 5. Chris, you want to say something? We got 50 bid on her, asking 55,000, and what a way to start the sale.
Well, that's exactly right, and I'm sure it took everybody a little while to get into the motion of this after 44 years and to kick off a historic activity. Folks, standing tradition here, that says an awful lot. Of course, they bought the sire to this female from Bob Hudgins. Of course, as mentioned, he is sired by the Clanton Bull. But where I find a lot of value in this female, again, is on the bottom side. Her dam's a female that's produced 4 herd bulls. And that's an outstanding statement from a legendary operation. We're only going to sell you 10 of the best tonight, and we hope that you take advantage of them. Don't miss out on this feature offering that is always going to be one of the cheaper lots, and that's lot number 1.
You hit 50,000 bid. Anybody want to give 55,000? 54 mil. Let me go 55,000. 52 mil. 52,000. 55. Anybody want to give 2? Anybody want to give 2? 52 mil. 52. Hit 52. Anybody want to give 52,000? Anybody want to buy 52,000. All in a done. 50's bid. Asking 52. 52. Anybody want to give 52,000? And we have sold $50,000. 50,000. Give him a round of applause. 50,000.
168. I think we might know this guy. Dr. Polar, he's the local vet here in the Wharton area. Thanks, Dr. Polar. Oh, actually going to his son. That's even better. Congratulations, young man. He's putting together a really nice Brahmin operation, and that's a phenomenal female. You bet. Thanks a lot, Bob, for bringing that up. You bet. Let's go to lot number 2. We're going to stay with the good cattle. This is a consignment from the HD division of J.D. Hudgins. Of course, you've already read your footnotes and realized this female has been on the show string of the past 2 years, consistently placing in the top of her class. The sire of this outstanding female is the 2016 International Champion Gray Bull, who sired the 2019 Reserve International Champion, validating his siring ability. And, of course, that is the JDH Latent Demand, so 701/8. The dam to this outstanding 787 branded female is a Maternal Merit Award cow who calved every spring for 9 years. Study the pedigree, and she is backed by some of the breed's most proven genetics, to include the before-mentioned international champion and proven sire Leighton, 2 maternal merit cows, the legendary Vanguard sire JDH Sir Liberty Manso, and the reserve national champion JDH Sir Larry Manso, all in the first 2 generations of her pedigree. So when you breed this female to any sire, you can just imagine the amount of pedigree clout that her offspring will carry. Study her performance profile, you realize that she ranks in the top 10% of the breed for growth and milk, 45% for the valuable carcass traits of ribeye area marbling. This female is the only bred female that we're going to sell to you tonight. She has an AI date of December 19th, 2025. That is to JDH Iverson Manso 599, who is currently on the J.D. Hudgins show string. He recently just made his trip back from the International Brahmin Show. He is a son of the Vanguard sire J.D.H. Woodson de Manso and a full brother to J.D.H. Benelli Manso. Ladies and gentlemen, if you knew one thing, when Bob Hudgins and the HD Division consigned a female to this sale, you'd have to know it's a good one. They've done the homework. They've got her bred to a show bull. We're going to offer a lot of females, but this is going to be one of the most proven opportunities that you'll be able to offer tonight. Lot number 2 from the HD Division.
All right, we got $15,000 big on LiveAg. Who'll give 20,000? 20 mil. Anybody want to give 25? 25 mil. Anybody want to give 30 mil? 30,000. 5. Anybody want 40 mil? 40,000. 5. Hit 40,000. 44 mil. Anybody about 50? 50 mil. 50,000. Hit 50. Are you having about 50? Anybody want to give 50,000? Now 5. 50's bid. Having about 5. Anybody want to give 2? Anybody want to give 5? Anybody want to give 50? 55,000, mid-a-bine, mid-a-bine, 5, 55, mid-a-bine, mid-a-bine, 5, anybody gonna give 55,000, mid-a-bine, anybody now 60, it's 60, anybody gonna give 7, 60, are you mid-a-bine, 60,000, mid-a-bine, anybody 60 now, it's 60, anybody 60,000, anybody gonna give 60, 60, mid-a-bine, 60 now, anybody gonna give 60, are you mid-a-bine, man, 60, sit down in the back there, 60,000, it's 60, anybody gonna give 60, all it done, 60, mid-a-bine, 60,000, mid-a-bine, 60 now, it's 60, mid-a-bine, you might want to tell them again, Chris, here's an opportunity of a lifetime, 60,000.
You know, Troy, you said a mouthful there. Ladies and gentlemen, only the best are selling in his legacy sale. Bob Hudgins and HD Division have done a phenomenal job of not only offering one of their best, one that comes off the show string, but one that's bred to a show bull. Years from now, you're going to look back and say, you remember in 2026 when we bought that female, she was an influential breeding piece within our program. Ladies and gentlemen, these genetics are all around the world, and tonight you have the opportunity to put one in your program.
Bob, we got 55,000 on your man. Is that right? You're the making be 57,000. Okay, she's on 55, 57, 57, 55. I'm going to give 7. 57,000, amigo. 57. Muchas gracias. Now 60. 60,000. 60, anybody want to give 57's bid? 60, having a bomb 60,000, anybody 60. It's 60. Are you having a bomb 60,000? Anybody 60, 60, anybody 60,000. 50, 60's bid. Now 2, 62, 62,000. 62. 62. Anybody want to give 62? Is he still smiling though? 62. Anybody want to give 62? 62,000. Anybody want 62,000? I'm 2. 62, 2, 2. Anybody want to give $62,000? And we have. So, $60,000, 60,000. Give him a big round of applause. 60,000. 127, 127.
Where's that at, Bob? Where was it at?
Who is it? 127? 127.
All right.
Hey, Bob, let's get a name if we could, please. For 60,000, we'll happily say their name.
Oh, it's raining.
Hey, I never seen a cow sale that didn't go up when it rained, boys. It ain't gonna last forever.
All righty, folks, here we go. After all this time we have a cow sale and it starts raining, boy, there's a lot of positive things going on.
Rafael Delgado. Mucho gracias. Give Rafael Delgado a big round of applause. Got him a tremendous bred heifer. Mucho gracias, amigo.
You bet. All righty, folks, let's go to lot number 6. We're going to keep the sale going. Of course, this female comes from the Little Ace division, that being the Leslie Hudgins. Of course, Steve, Colin, and Rex. We're going to be selling you JDH Lady Raya Manso 986/2. Just like the previous female, this heifer has been shown over the past year. The sire to 986/2 is the many-time show winner and proven sire, JDH Creed Manso 450/2. The dam to this phenomenal female was a former show heifer and now a proven donor with 26 progeny and is sired by JDH Jody Manso and now the #1 donor for the Leslie Hudgins division with 84 registered progeny. As you might expect, coming from the Little H division, this female is extremely performance-packed. She ranks in the top 5% of the breed for growth and milk, while charting in the top 30% of the breed for rib area marbling. She can be left at J.D. Hudgins. Folks, pay attention here. Steve and his family have offered to leave this female here. They'll get her bred to the bull of their choice, and they're going to mate her up like they would do her and like they think will best complement her, and then you will come pick her up. That does not mean you have to leave her here. You can take her home, but they're offering, if you would like, to leave her here and breed to the bull of their choice. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the leadoff female for the legendary Leslie Hudgins division, lot number 6.
All right, lot 6, line, bit of buying. How many dollars here? Anybody want to give? We got 10,000 bid on LiveAg. Anybody want to give? 15,000, 15, 17, 20. Anybody want to give 2, 5. Anybody want to give 25,000? Anybody want 27,000? 30,000, 30,000. Anybody want to give 30? Time it about 30. Now 2, now 5. 35, 37. Anybody want to give 40? Time it about 40. 40,000, 40,000. 40. Are you having about 40? Anybody want to give 40,000? Anybody about 40? 40,000. Anybody been 40,000, 40,000. At 40, are you having about 40? Anybody been to give 40? Anybody been to give 40,000? Anybody been 40 now? If you got them all straight back their way, down at about 40. Anybody been to give 40? Yeah, he's 35,000 is there. 35. 37 mil. 35, 37. 35, 37. Anybody going to give 37,000? Anybody 7 now? Yeah, 37. Anybody going to give 7, 7, 7, 7? Anybody 37,000? Anybody 7 now? Anybody going to give? Wait, you got it straight. We got your man at 35 mil. 35,000. 35 mil is his bid. Yeah. That's okay. We'll work with him. Now 40 mil. 8. 38. 38. Now 40. 40. Anybody going to give 40? About 40,000. Anybody 40. Tall Cowboys in. 40. Now 2. 42. Anybody going to give 2? 5. Hit 42, 45. Anybody going to give 5? Anybody 40. $5,000 is all. Hit 45. Anybody going to give 5? Anybody 7, 7, 7. 50. Anybody 50 mil. 50,000. Hit 50. Anybody 50,000. Anybody going to give 50? 50. Anybody 50,000. Anybody 50 now. Hit 50. Anybody 50 mil. She's trying to bid 50. Hit 50. Anybody 50,000. Anybody going to give 50? 50. Anybody 50,000. It all is all. At 50,000, I'm calling Bob over here at 45,000, asking 50,000. Now 2, your other man's out. 52, 52. Se cuenta 2,000. Let me go 52 all the way in the back. 52, 52. Anybody going to give 52,000? Anybody buy $50,000 is bid. Hurry, you have it about 2. Anybody se cuenta 2,000? Anybody 52,000? We have Bandino, $50,000. 50,000. Give him a round of applause. Sold $50,000. 127, 127.
Yeah, it's going to be Columbia bound there. I know who that is. Thanks a lot. We appreciate you being here. That's a really nice female. Let's go to lot number 8. This is going to come from the lock division, and she's one of the favorites. JDH Lady Rosalind Opal Manso. You've heard a lot about her in the promotion of this sale over the last month. This female results from a proven cross that's produced 7 offspring to include 2 show calves for the lock girls, a $30,000 sale featuring the Brahmins at the Camellia and other progeny in the J.D. Hudgins Incorporation show barn. The dam to this outstanding female won numerous championships and is now proven donor with 11 progeny to include the above-mentioned full siblings and a Louisiana Junior Brahmin Association State Show Reserve Division winner. As you might expect coming from the lock division, this outstanding female is an own daughter of the national champion and global icon, that being JDH Mr. Elmo Manso. And backed by her proven pedigree, this female charts moderate for birth weight, ranks in the top 10% of the breed for growth, and 15% for rib area, making her the total package. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the real sale features, lot number 8.
All right, here's lot Ocho. And how many dollars there? And anybody been 10,000's bid on LiveAg? Anybody going to give 15,000? It's 17. Anybody going to give 20 mil? Anybody 22 mil? Anybody 25 mil? 25, 27, 30 mil? Anybody going to give 32? You're right, Bob. 30,000. Have it about 30. Now 2. At 32, 35. Anybody 25 mil? Anybody $35,000 is all. At 35. Anybody going to give 5? Anybody 35,000? Anybody now 5. At 35. Anybody 5? Anybody going to give 35,000. Anybody now 7, 7, 7. Anybody 37,000. Did you see him? 35. Anybody going to give 7,000? All done. 37 mil. Let me go 37. Anybody now 40. 40 mil. 40. Have it about 40. Wait, you got to tell him 40 mil. 40,000. At 40. Anybody going to give 40,000? Anybody 40. At 40. We on Bob 37's bid. Anybody going to give 7, 8, 38, 38 mil. 38,000. Anybody going to give 38,000? Anybody about 37's bid up here in the front. Asking 38,000. 37, 38. All done. 37. You got anything you want to say, Chris? 37. Anybody going to give 8? 38 mil. Anybody 38,000? Anybody buy?
You know, I mean, each one of the divisions have put up their best, and I can assure you when I went to first look at these cattle, this was a standout. Of course, she's one that comes from the show barn. She's one that the lock division girls have been showing, but more importantly, she comes from a proven pedigree. Anytime you take Elmo and cross it on the 380 line, there's probably not been a more proven line over the last couple of years in terms of show ring success or performance value for that matter. This is one that's ready to go home. Breed to the bull of your choice. And there's no doubt that she's backed by one of the most proven pedigrees, power-packed in terms of performance profile, and you have to love her functional build. Ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, this is one of the most fault-free, best females that we're going to sell to you tonight I think we're way off the money for what her true earning potential could be. Lot number 8 is the one to buy.
Today's the day to make the investment. Anybody going to give 40? Have it to buy 40,000. Anybody to buy? Hit 40. Anybody going to give 40? 40. Never did it, Bob. 40,000. Hit 40. Anybody going to give 40,000? Anybody to buy? Have it to buy 40. 40. Anybody going to give $40,000 is all. Hit 40,000. Anybody going to give 37 bid? How about 8? 38. 38. 38 mil. Anybody going to give 8 now? Hit 38. Anybody going to give 8? 8. Have it to buy minimum 8. 8. Anybody going to give 38,000 once, twice, third and final call. 38 mil. Hit $38,000 and now 8. Now 40 mil. Now 40. Internet carries the bid. 37. 38, 40,000. Hit 40. Have it about 40,000. Anybody about 40? Anybody going to give 40,000? Amigo? 39 mil. 39,000. 38. 30. One more time. She might be got. 38, 39, 39. Anybody going to give 9 times? Anybody about 39 mil? Anybody about 39,000? And we have. So $38,000. LiveAg. 38,000. Becky Ryan purchases for $38,000. Give her a big round of applause.
Thanks a lot, Becky, Flying Diamond Ranch. We do appreciate that. Always buying the good ones.
The buyer number.
All righty, let's go to lot number 5, folks. A lot of you have been gathering around waiting on the first consignment from the Jay Ferguson division. And just like the legacy sale, this is a historical moment as this marks the first time that a daughter of the 2-time international champion, JDH Messiah Tradition, 376/8, has ever been offered to the public. Marks held this heifer back just for this sale and this historic activity. The dam to this female combines the 3 influential sires for the Jake Ferguson division to be JDH Gene Manso. Of course, he's best known as the sire to Messiah. JDH Modelo Manso, 268/5, and JDH Spanky Manso, 317/4. In addition to an outstanding pedigree, she's one of the most balanced performance profiles in the sale, charting positive for 13 of the 16 measured traits. The Jay Ferguson division is retaining 2 aspirations. If this female remains in the United States at the buyer's convenience, you certainly can't blame them for that. With this kind of genetic excellence and outstanding phenotype, you can certainly understand why they don't want to let her go completely. What an opportunity for one of the reputation divisions here at J.D. Hudgins. Coming from the Jake Ferguson division, it's going to be lot number 5.
All right, line Cinco's line a bit of buying. How many dollars here? Anybody going to give? How many buying? Got 10,000 bid. Anybody going to give 15? Hit 20,000. Anybody going to give 22? Anybody going to give 5? Anybody going to give 7? Anybody going to give 30? Anybody going to give 32? 5. Hit 35,000. Anybody going to 35,000? Anybody buying now 5? Hit 35. Having a buying 5. Anybody going to give 35,000? Anybody buying 35 mil. Anybody buying 35,000? Hit 35. Anybody going to give 5? Anybody buying $30,000 is bid. Anybody buying 5? Anybody buying 35? Anybody buying 35? 30,000's bid. Anybody going to give 30,000? 5,000 time. Anybody going to give 35,000? Hit 35. Having a buying 5. Anybody buying 31? 32. 31. 32. 32 mil. Anybody buying 32? Hit 31. Anybody going to give 2? 2. Anybody buying 32 mil. Anybody buying 32,000? Hit 31. Anybody going to give 2? 2. Anybody going to give 32,000? Anybody buying now 2? Hit 31's bid. Anybody going to give 32,000? Anybody buying 2? 2. 2. 2. 2. 32,000?
You know, I mean, I think that, like I said earlier, this is a historical opportunity. There's not been a bull that comes from the J.D. Hudgins show string that's had any more success in recent times than the Messiah Tradition. As many of you know, and you just left the International Brahman Show, you know what it takes for a bull to be a 2-time international champion, and that speaks volumes. This is the first daughter to ever be offered by that bull. But more importantly, this is a female that's out of one of the most proven cow lines here for the Jay Ferguson division. For those of you, and there's a lot of talk these days about performance-oriented cattle, this female charts positive for 13 of the 16 measured traits. When you're buying females here today, you're buying a donor cow. And it doesn't matter what your objective is, this is the kind that'll check all the boxes. Take advantage of these opportunities. Think what that first calf could sell for, and don't miss out on this opportunity.
We have 31,000 bid on site. LiveAg, you got to be 32,000. 32 mil. Anybody going to give 2? 2. Anybody going to 32,000? Going once, going twice. Third and final call. 32. Anybody going to give 2? Anybody going to give $32,000? And we have sold $31,000. 31,000. 133. 133 and 158.
All righty, good deal. Appreciate that partnership. They're putting them together. All righty, let's go to lot number 7. All righty, let's go to lot number 7. This is going to be the JDH Lady Delilah Manso 63/3. This has been one of the favorites since the offering was selected due to her superior eye-appealing phenotype. It doesn't matter which of the divisions or anybody out in the public, they're talking about lot number 7, the 63/3 female. The sire of this beautiful female is JDH Ventura Manso, 237/2, who's been one of the heavily used sires for the Little H division. He sired an international show class winner and is sired by the proven sire, JDH Beckton DeManso, out of a maternal merit cow. The dam to this female is a young donor who is sired by the World Brahmin Congress champion and globally utilized sire, JDH Mosley Manso, and then out of the number 1 donor for the Leslie Hudgins division with 84 registered progeny, JDH Miss Elliott Manso, 648/1. Again, as you might expect from Little H division, this female packs a powerful performance punch, but she's progressive in her performance profile, ranking in the top 15% of the breed for birth weight, weaning weight, and yearling weight. Number 1 for milk, and an impressive 30% for carcass traits, ribeye area marbling. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the true donor that combines pedigree, performance, and phenotype, you have to appreciate lot number 7.
All right, how many dollars there? Anybody want 5,000, 7,000? Hit 10. Anybody want to give 10, 12? Anybody want to give 15,000, 17,000? Anybody want to give 20? Anybody want to give 22? Anybody want to give 2, 2, 5? Anybody want to give 7? Anybody want to give 30,000, 30,000? Hit 30,000. Anybody want 30, 30? Anybody want to give 30,000? Anybody want 30 now? Hit 30. Anybody want 30,000? Anybody want 30,000? Anybody want to give 7's bid? Now 30. Hit 30,000. Anybody 30. Anybody now 2. Wait, now 2. 32. Hit 32 in the back. Got to be 32. 32,000. 32,000. Hit 32. Anybody want to give 2? $30,000 is bid. How 2? Hanging along. Wait, 32. Hit 32. Anybody want to give 32,000? Anybody want 32,000? Anybody want 2, 2, 2, 2, 2? Anybody want to give 32? Hit 30,000 bid up here on Bob. Asking 32,000. Anybody want to give 32,000? Hit 32. Anybody want to give 32? 2. Hauling it done. 30,000 bid. 32,000. Hit 30,000. Anybody buy 2, gonna be 2, gonna be 2, gonna be 2. Anybody want 32,000? Hit 30,000. Anybody want to give 2, 2? Anybody want 32,000? Anybody buy 2, 2? Anybody want 32,000? Anybody want to give 2? Anybody buy 2, 2? Got Samuel on Crisis? Got 30,000 up here, amigo. He's out. 32,000. 32. 32, 2. Anybody want to give 32,000? 31. Now 32. 32,000. 31, 32. 32. Anybody want to give 2? At 32,000, going to be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 31,000. Anybody buy 2? 32,000. Now 3. Now 33. Now 33. Now 3. Anybody want to give 33,000? Anybody buy 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Got to be 3. At 33,000. Anybody buy 3. You ask him 33, and I'll ask him 35. 33, 35. At 33. Anybody want to give 33,000? Anybody buy 3, 5. 35,000. 4, 5. 4, 5, 35. Hit 35, I'm at about 5. Hit 30, but 35, I'm at about 5, 5. Anybody 35,000. Anybody 33's been in the back. You got to be 5, sir. 34,000. 34. 33's been in the back. How about 34,000? 34. Why not? It'll be fun. 34.
Come on, Raskowski, one time.
34, 34, anybody want to give 33s in the back there, and anybody now 4. Hit 34, having about 4. You got anything you want to say? Here's quite an opportunity on lot number 7.
You know, Troy, and I think a lot of people are appreciating this female. And like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't really matter what your objective is. This female's backed by one of the most proven pedigrees here at J.D. Hudgins. Of course, you have to appreciate that outstanding performance profile. But more importantly, and what's going to appeal to a lot of people from a phenotypic standpoint, this is a beautiful, beautiful female. Kind of red tinge, got plenty of bone, body. Look at the femininity out of her front end. It doesn't really matter what your objective is. This is one can go home, and in my opinion, can be an influential breeding piece.
Wait, he's in at 33. We're asking 34,000 up here. 33. 34,000, amigo. 34,000. We have 33 bid. Got to be 34,000. 34. Hammer to bomb. 34,000 going once. 34,000. Is he done, Bob? We have 33 on weights, man. 34,000. And we have? So, $33,000. 33,000. Give him a big round of applause. 33,000.
166.
166.
Stetson Ruskowski, thanks a lot. I think that's going to be the first one he bought. Thanks, David and McKenna. Congratulations. Of course, David's a big, big, big friend of all the good people here at J.D. Hudgins, and we do appreciate that. All righty, let's go to lot number 9. Of course, this is going to be the first cloverleaf female. Of course, you see is not only do you have to like the phenotype of this female, but she is sired by JDH Benito Manso. That is that bull was an international show division winner and a consistent natural service sire for the Cloverleaf division. The thing that's impressive about him is they never collected any semen on him. He'll soon be going to the bull stud, but he has 57 progeny of him actually going out and breeding the cows. That shows you the value in this significant sire. The dam to this outstanding female was a former show heifer, sired by the registered renowned bull, Calixto Manso. Of course, a bull that needs no introduction, especially within the Cloverleaf division. He is their most influential sire with 135 progeny, over 1,000 straws of semen sold internationally, touching a number of different countries globally, and out of a regular Kevin daughter of the maternal foreman sire, JDH Mr. Amos Manso. One of the real things to note about this female, as you might expect, based on that superior pedigree, is she ranks in the top 4% of the breed for milk EPD. So take advantage of here, very maternally oriented female, one that can certainly be an impact. Backed by proven genetics, lot number 9.
On line, no way paid. How many dollars here? Anybody? I got 20,000 bid on LiveAg. Hit 22,000. Anybody give 2, 4. Hit 24 mil. Anybody 26 mil. Anybody 26,000. Hit 26,000. Anybody 26. Hit LiveAg carries the bid at 24. Anybody give 26,000. Hit 24,000. Anybody give 6,000. Anybody buy 6. Anybody 26,000. Hit 26,000. Anybody buy 6. Anybody 26,000. Anybody 25. Anybody give 5. Hit 25,000. Anybody LiveAg carries the bid now at 24, 5. Anybody 6 now. Hit 25. Anybody 6 down. Anybody Paul Dufresne. Your turn. Anybody 26,000. Hit 26,000. Anybody 6. Anybody 26,000. Anybody 6 now. Hit 25,000. Anybody Paul. Your turn. Anybody 26,000. Anybody 6. Anybody 26,000. 26 mil. Anybody 26,000. Hit 26,000. Anybody 25's bid. Anybody give 26,000. All in a done. Hit 25. Cut off Louisiana. Got to be 26 mil. Anybody now wait. Hit 28, hey, anybody 28,000, anybody 28,000, hit 28,000, anybody give, hey, anybody take down, anybody 28, 7, anybody give 7, hit 26 is bid, anybody give 7, all in a done, 28, 30, 30 mil, anybody give 30,000, now 2, hit 32 mil, anybody Jeremy, your turn, anybody 32,000, hit come in Laredo, Texas, 32 mil, anybody give 32,000, hit 30,000 bid, anybody give 32,000, anybody 2, anybody give 31. Hit 31,000. Anybody 1. Anybody Jeremy, are you done? 31,000. Anybody 31, 31. Anybody 31 mil. Anybody 1 now. Hit 30,000 bid. Anybody 31,000. All are done. 31,000. Anybody 1 now 2. 32 mil. Let me go. Now 3. Hit 33. Anybody buying 3? We gonna do now. Anybody buying 33,000? Anybody buying 3? Wait, 33. Hit 33. Anybody buying 33? Now 5. Anybody buying 35,000? 35 mil 7. Hit 37. 8. Anybody buying 8 now? Anybody buying 38? 8. 38,000. Hit 38,000. Anybody buying 38 mil? Anybody buying 8 down? Anybody buying 38,000? Anybody buying 8. 38. Hit 38,000. Anybody gonna give 38,000? All in a done. 38,000. 38 mil. Hit 8. 38. Now 40. Anybody about 9? Anybody 39,000? 9. Yeah, 39,000. I believe in you know 39,000. At 38's bid now 9. Are you done, Jeremy? 38, 39. Got to go though. At 38,000. Anybody going to give $39,000? And we have sold $38,000. 38,000. Muchas gracias, amigo. 124. 124. 124. Antonio Page for 39,000.
Thanks a lot. Congratulations, sir. Let's go to lot number 4. JDH Acacia Manso, 174/9. Of course, that is one that comes from the Jake Ferguson division. Folks, there's been a lot of talk, and one of the legendary sires in the breed is JDH Messiah Manso, 608/6. This is their own daughter. And, of course, you all know the Messiah is one of the most widely and successfully used sires globally, who most recently was recognized in the United States with a 2-time international champion son. It was mentioned earlier, that being the JDH Messiah Tradition, 376/8. The dam to this outstanding female branded 174/9 is a proven donor dam with 2 known show bulls and herd sires to her credit, to include JDH Messiah Pimba 912/7, who is a full brother to this outstanding female, and JDH Marani Warrior Manso 375/8. This is a big-time genetic opportunity. Take advantage of one of the best from the Jake Ferguson division, lot number 4.
But I've got 12,000 bid with a good cattleman in Cutoff, Louisiana. My friend Paul Dufresne. Anybody want to give 15? It's 17. Anybody want to give 20? 20 mil. Anybody want to give 20? 22. Hit 22,000. Anybody want to give 2? 3. Anybody want to give 3,000? Anybody buy 23 mil. Hit 23,000. Anybody want to give 3? 3. Anybody buy 3 down. Anybody want to 3? Hit 23,000. Anybody want 3? 5. Anybody want to give 4? 5. Anybody want to give 25? 7. Hit 25, 27. Anybody want 8? 28,000. 28 mil. Have it about 8 now. Hit 28,000. Anybody want 8 down. Anybody want 28,000. All in a done. Hit 28. Anybody want 30 mil. Anybody want 20 in the wave mil. Now 30. Anybody want 30 mil. Anybody want to give 30,000. Hit 2. 32 mil. Anybody want 32,000. Anybody's on FaceTime. 32,000. Hit 32. 35. Anybody want 35 mil. Anybody want now 5. 32. 35. Hit 32,000 bid. Anybody want 35 mil. Anybody want 35. 7. Hit 37,000. Anybody want 37 mil. Anybody want 37,000. Hit 35 bid. Anybody want to give 7. Anybody want to give 37,000. Anybody want 7 now. Hit 35,000. Anybody want to give 7,000. On and down. Anybody want to give 7, 7, 7, 7. Anybody want 37,000. Hit 35, 37. Anybody want 37,000. On and down. 35, 37. Chris?
You know, Robin, we'll give them just a second just to kind of think about this. And, you know, we're only selling 10 and we're moving along pretty fast. We want to make sure that everybody understands the big-time genetic opportunity here. Of course, this is an own daughter of Messiah. There's probably been one of the most widely and successfully used bulls from J.D. Hudgins in quite some time, not only here in Hungerford, but around the world. Then, of course, on the bottom side, out of one of the most proven donor cows for the J. Ferguson division, this is a really unique opportunity. And, folks, if you're on the internet or in the house, there's some progressive cattlemen looking at this, and when you find out who bought her, you're going to know they knew the good one. Don't miss this one. This is a good one.
Chris, that's a $2,000 speech if I've ever seen one, because while you were talking, Wade Pierce got 37 bid, and right immediately following after that, Bob Frankie got 38 bids. So now we're going to be 40 at 40,000, 9, now 40, 40 mil. Anybody going to give 40? At 40,000, anybody buying 40, 40. Anybody going to give 40,000? Now 2, 42 mil. 42, anybody going to give 42,000? Anybody buying 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Anybody going to give 42? At 40,000, anybody going to give, ma'am, would you like to be 41 before we go? 40,000's bid, 41,000. Anybody going to give now 1? At 41,000, going once, going twice, third and final call, 41. At 40,000, anybody going to give 41,000? And we have now 2, now 2, 42 mil, now 2, now 4, 44, 3, 3, 3, 4, 45, 45, 45 mil, 45. Anybody going to give 5? Hit 45,000. Having to buy 5, anybody 45,000. Hit 45,000. Anybody going to give 5? Anybody buying, having to buy 5, anybody 45,000. 45 mil. Anybody now 5. Hit 45,000. Having to buy 5, anybody 45, anybody 44,000. He's been to an auction before. Now he has to be 45,000. 44, 45, 45 mil. Done? Sold. $44,000, 44,000. Hotly contested battle. Muchas gracias, amigo. Numero?
149.
149. Arturo? Thank you, Arturo.
All righty. Thanks a lot, Arturo. But I think we certainly need to mention the V8 Ranch, Jim and Luann Williams. Well, you fought them hard there, Miss Luann. They were the contending bidder on that. We greatly appreciate them being here and their continued support. And, of course, Troy, as you said, we want to give a shout-out to Cutoff, Louisiana, old Paul Dufresne. He had a phenomenal sale there at the Houston All-Breed sale the other day. He's got plenty of money to spend today, and he's trying to put him together some really nice Brahman cattle. Thanks for your participation as well, Paul. Let's go to lot number 3, JDH Lady. Mauricia Manso, 855. And Troy is fixing to get exciting now. If you're looking for the female that's a combination of phenotype, pedigree, and performance, this female combines it all, and most importantly, she is sired by JDA Sir Corona Manso. He was a successful show bull, but more importantly, a proven sire with numerous champions in the USA and abroad to his credit. One of Corona's most recent winners was the 2024 International Champion Grade Female. Of course, Corona reached ABBA registered renown, having over 300 registered prods in the United States. The dam to this outstanding female, branded 855, is a young cow who's calved every year and results from crossing the 2016 International Champion JDH Leighton DeManso with the Maternal Merit Award cow, combining show ring presence with maternal excellence. To further enhance this outstanding opportunity, she's charged moderate for birth weight, ranks in the top 1% of the breed for weaning and yearling weight, while charting positive for milk, marbling, and ribeye EPDs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a phenomenal opportunity. As you might expect, the HD division is retaining one aspiration on this female to be done at the buyer's convenience. They hate to let her go, but they know the legacy of this outstanding sale and are offering their best. What an opportunity. On a Corona daughter, the sale's on lot number 3.
On line 3, Hamid got 12,000 bid. Anybody going to give 12, 13, at 14, 15, Hamid 17,000, Hamid 20,000, anybody going to give 2, at 22, anybody now 5, anybody going to give 25,000, 7, anybody going to give 30,000, 30,000, at 30,000 to your right, Wade, 30,000, Hamid got you, sir, now 2, again 2, 5, 35, again 7, Hamid 40, your turn, 40,000, now 2, again 2, 5. Anybody going to give 45,000? Abadabam 5. Hit 45,000. Abadabam, you're out, sir. 45,000. Abadabam 7. Anybody going to give 7? 7. 50. Hit 50,000. Now 2. 50. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 5. 55,000. Now 7. Anybody going to give 7? Now 60. Abadabam 60. Now 2. Anybody going to give 62,000? 65,000. Are you Abadabam at 5? 65,000. 62. Anybody going to give 5? Anybody going to give 5? 5. Anybody 65,000. 65,000. 65, 65, 65, 63. 63 is bid. Now 65. 63 is bid. Now 65. 65. You're outweighed at 64. 63. 64. Anybody going to give 4? It's 63. Hamid 4 and 4. Anybody 63,000. Hamid 4,000. 64. What an opportunity here, Chris. 63's bid. Now 4. We'll give him a second to think about it, Wade.
You know, Troy, I said from the onset, I had no idea where this female would go, but what I did know, that there would be a lot of excitement about her. There's not many of these Corona daughters that are available, and of course, that's probably what's drawing a lot of attention to this female. Of course, she is out of a regular calving dam. The thing that you really have to like about her is her outstanding phenotype. Big bone, long, level, look at the femininity, look at the eye appeal. Think about the mating opportunities to take this female and breed her to the bull of your choice. I know many of you bidding on this female have some big name herd sires. She's the kind that'll make your bull famous. I knew she'd be a sale feature, and it's certainly an honor to be able to sell her today. We hope that you take advantage of lot number 3.
We have 63 bid, asking 64. Are you having a buy minimum 4? Anybody going to give 64,000? 63. Anybody going to give 4 and 4? Anybody buy minimum 4 and 4? Anybody $64,000? And we have sold $63,000. Big round of applause. 63,000. 129 and 174. 129 and 174.
You bet. Thanks a lot, Derek Smith, Bullseye Ranch. We do appreciate that. All righty, folks, let's go to lot number 10. And she's put in here strategically. We know that a lot of you are after a young show prospect. We've got a lot of young people here today. This will be the youngest female we're going to sell today. 11-month-old female. She comes from the Cloverleaf division. You do see that she is sired by JDH Benson Manso. 500 over 9. Who's done both JD Hudgins, the Cloverleaf division, as well as FL Cattle Company. Such a good job. Most recently siring the 2025 Reserve National Champion Bull, that being the JDH Trujillo Manso 777 over 9. The dam to this outstanding female is a regular calving daughter of JDH Sheffield Manso 13 over 9, and out of a daughter of the Reserve National Champion JDH Domino Manso. This female charged positive for growth, is a breed leading 4% for milk, and the top 1/3 of the breed for Marble EPDs. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter if you want to go show them or if you're looking for the next owner prospect, this is the one. She's probably the most versatile of any female we've sold today. Take advantage of the last one in the world today, lot number 10.
And we have 20,000 bid on LiveAg, asking 22. Anybody going to give 3? Let's go 3. Time it about 4, 5. Anybody going 6 now? 7, 8. Yeah, 28, 29. Anybody going to give 9 now? 30, 30 mil. Are you having about 30,000? Yeah, 30,002. Anybody going to give 32,000? LiveAg's in 30,000. Having about 32 mil. Anybody going 32 now? Yeah, 30,000. Anybody going to give 2? Anybody going 32,000? $30,000 is paid. Anybody going to give 32? Yeah, 32,000. Having about 2. Here's your opportunity to be a part of the legacy now. 32,000. Yeah, 30,000 is bid. Anybody going to give 32,000? Having about 2. Anybody going 32? Anybody going to give 31? Yeah, 30,000 is bid on LiveAg, asking 31,000. Anybody going 31 mil? Anybody going 31? Yeah, 30,000. Anybody going 31,000? Anybody going 1. Jeremy carries the bid at 30. Anybody going to give 31,000? Yeah, 31,000. Anybody going to give 1? Anybody going $31,000? And we have. Say something?
You bet, Troy. No, I definitely think we need to give some folks an opportunity to think about this. This is a female that we mentioned. She's one of the younger ones in the sale, only 11 months old. But more importantly, she is sired by the Benson bull. Of course, there's a lot of enthusiasm about that bull, especially with all the progeny that he's produced for FL Cattle Company. That's Nicholas Coronata and his family. But more importantly, the Reserve National Champion bull back in the fall, that being the Trujillo bull. Of course, you all know the J.D. Hudgins. They always do extremely well in the bull show. You would have to think that Trujillo in the coming years could be one that could stand at the backdrop at an international show. Take advantage of these opportunities. We're only offering the best to you today, and this is a great place. And we wanted to put an exclamation point on this outstanding sale. We like this female a lot from a phenotypic and a genetic standpoint, and hope that you take advantage of her in this legacy event.
$30,000 is bid. Anybody going to give 31? At 31 mil. Anybody going 31,000? Are you having a minimum 1? Anybody going 31,000? All in, all done. 30,000. 31. Anybody going to give 32,000? Anybody going 2? Anybody going 32,000? I'm going to give you equal time, Jeremy, to think about it. Quite an opportunity now. 31. Anybody going to give 2? It's either owner or show against her. I don't know what you want to do. 31, 32. Anybody going 32,000? Anybody going 2? Anybody going to give 32,000? $31,000 is bid. Anybody 32,000. Is he done? 31, 32 and a half. So $31,000, 31,000. Give him a big round of applause. 154, 154. Here's Chris Shivers with the close.
All righty, folks. Well, we appreciate you being here today. I'm gonna turn the mic over to John Locke, and he's going to give you a few parting words. Again, it's been an honor to be able to sale manager for this great event. We appreciate each of you being here. Of course, we want to remind you, go make settlement at the back table. Of course, also let them know what your plans are with the cattle. With that, I'm going to turn it over to John Coleman Locke. He's going to give you a few parting words, and we look forward to seeing you down the road. John?
Thanks, Chris. If I could have your attention, please, real quick. This won't take long, I promise. If you bought something, please settle up at the back table. And we also have a gift for you. If you'd like for it to be shipped, we can arrange that. We are going to have live music, and we're going to have a party after this. So for you to do that, find a family member, and they'd be happy to show you some stuff. I want to thank Logan Goodo for putting all of this on and making it all happen. Also want to thank Libby Hancock for all of her attention to everything and everything that she did to make this happen. I want to thank everyone who bid, everyone who bought, but at the end of the day, I just want to thank every single person that came out and supported us today. We cannot thank you enough. We appreciate you, and please don't hesitate to reach out if we can help you with anything. Thank you all so much for making this such a special event.
All righty, folks. So many of you are kind of hanging around wanting to see what this legacy event did, and certainly it's legendary, all right. $438,000 for a $43,800 average. Congratulations to all the folks here at J.D. Hudgins on a legacy sale. Thank you a lot. Be careful going home.